here, your personal fitness trainer. So, just to warn you, my cats are out and about, so keep that in mind here. Anyway, I want to go over the reasons why I'm slim, trim, and fit. Like, I'm going to let you know what all am I doing and why is it I can eat things that I want. Like, I'm not walking around feeling deprived, starved, hungry all the time. So, I'm going to tell you what I'm doing, and I'm telling you, it wasn't always that way. So, I know for a fact it works. But remember, if you want something bad enough, you'll do what you have to do. But I can understand people would not want to go around deprived, starved, and hungry all the time. And you shouldn't. You shouldn't have to do that. Because who can live like that? I know I can't. So, I'm just trying to think where I want to start with all this. Do I want to start from the beginning? Alright, so, because I'm trying not to have this video too long. But let's start here. So, when I grew up, I was trim. But why was I trim growing up? Because I was always active, playing. Like, I was doing things, physical things all the time. And nowadays, I'm telling you, kids, people aren't. Even as kids, they're not. And that probably has something to do with the computer games and all that. But we were always, like, playing outside, riding our bikes. We were physical all the time. And I remember as a kid, I ate whatever I want. Cookies, I ate stuffed goodies all the time. I was really trim. I'm telling you, physical activity. And nowadays, it's not like that. That's why it's so different. Because young people should be really trim. But nowadays, they're not, okay? I'm telling you, it's a physical activity. So, then, when I got in my early 20s, that's when I didn't have much physical activity in my early 20s. And that's when, I went to college for a little bit, 2 years, and just my lifestyle. It's how my lifestyle was. And I hate to admit this, because you probably never think this of me, and I am straight as an arrow, okay? But there was one time I wasn't, alright? And that's okay, my life's been different for a very long time. But, back in my 20s, I was, I'm just saying my lifestyle was different. Yeah, I did the nightclub scene, I was into the clubbing. And I'm not saying that's bad or wrong if you do that, but I'm just letting you know, I was up real late, sleep late, and then I was smoking pot, alright? I was smoking pot, alright? I don't smoke pot, excuse me, now at all. I haven't for ages and ages. Totally don't have anything to do with that, okay? But I'm going to tell you, I don't care what anyone says, when you smoke pot, it relaxes you so much. I can remember smoking pot with my friends, and we could just sit there for hours and do nothing. Just, because it just like relaxes you. And I can see why they use it for health purposes. It veggies you out a bit, And it also, I don't know, it did back then, it made us hungry too. We got the munchies. Said it was the munchies, and then we'd smoke pot, and then go eat a bunch of food, and then be sitting around. So, I'm just getting into physical activity. So, anyway, and again, I don't smoke pot. I haven't for ages, so just get that straight. Anyway, Anyway, I didn't have the physical activity, like most people don't at that age, okay? So then, I was chunky for 3 years. 3 years in my 20s, I got chunky. I wasn't huge, but I was chunky. Flat out chunky. Okay, and I didn't like it. So anyway, I'll get into why I changed it. We'll get into that story. But I did. And I started exercising. So, and let's get beyond it. So I started exercising. But prior, I mean, when you actually want to lose weight, you really do have to go on a diet. You have to. Because you do. To actually lose. So if you've gained weight to lose, you have to initially cut back your diet in order to lose. You do. Okay? But I did it very healthily, a very balanced diet, and I ate like 4 meals a day on a diet, but I still cut back. And what I mean by was cut back of calories in order to lose the weight. So let's get beyond that though. Once I lost the weight, then after that, I put into practice, because I did I wasn't a personal trainer then, I put into practice a lot of reading and studying and research on it. And I learned back then, before being a personal trainer, that in order to lose weight and to keep it off so you could eat, not starve yourself, that's not good. You want to live like that, depriving yourself all the time. I read up on how do you make your metabolism speed up faster, because really that's what it is. Why does one person, you see them eating a lot and they're slim? Why? Their metabolism, they're burning it off. And then you have another person that can hardly eat anything and they put on weight. So, and that's how the slump I got into in the 20s. So the bottom line is, in order to raise your metabolism so that you can eat in life and not feel deprived, is you have to get your metabolism up. And there's certain things you have to do. And that's what I did. So here you are again. You have to, first let's start off, you have to exercise. You have to. Why? It gets your metabolism up. And I don't want to get off on this, I'm going to get back on track with the other thing I was telling you. But you have to exercise, and you have to eat at least 4 to 5 meals a day. 5. And here's why. I've done that ever since. If you don't, see, actually eating meals, little meals, 5, it actually stimulates your metabolism. It'll rev it up. But if you eat 2 meals a day, and that's what I was doing back in my 20s, that was a bad habit I picked up. If you only eat 2 meals a day, you're going to gain weight. Flat out, you're going to gain weight. Because if you're only eating 2 meals, you're probably going to be so hungry that you're going to overeat in one sitting. Okay? So 5 meals a day would be like a breakfast, snack, lunch, dinner, snack. You do it whatever order you want. 5. I eat about 5 times every day, all the time. Actually, I'm always grocery shopping. Because eating 5 times. So you have to eat. I'm telling you, it actually is the opposite of what you think. It gets your metabolism. I did that way long ago because I read and researched, and I did it. I've done it ever since. So exercise gets your metabolism up, and eating, many times a day. And actually, I'm hungry that many times. I'm actually hungry. And you should be. You should eat when you're hungry. Like, you shouldn't just eat to eat for boredom or something to do. You should eat because your body says, oh, I'm hungry, and I go eat. Okay? But that could be in another video, and I do have other videos on that from the past. They're in there on my playlist. You have to look for it on those kind of things. But, so let's just get ahead. I don't want to get off on that. I have the other videos on that. I'm just letting you know. So, but bottom line is, then after that, weight training. Okay? I'm telling you, the weight training, and I tell you all the time, that really gets your metabolism up a lot. Plus, then you can gain strength to your body. You want to be strong, don't you? So you can do things in life. You want to believe all the things. Just my lift situation, you'll hear some of it because you're going to hear about the activity. I mean, just my situation, I have to do so many things myself. You know, I'm not married anymore, and I have to do it all, you know. So I have a lot of extra physical things I have to do. But the point is, what I'm getting at is, the more physical activity you have in your life, the more you're able to eat. It's true. So, again, now we're not talking about, if you have a lot of weight to lose, as I said a while ago, you have to actually go on a diet and cut back to lose it, along with exercise. You know, you don't have to go crazy on it. Go lose like 10, 20 pounds and then resume and eat normal, take a little break, and then go back to it so you don't feel like you're on a diet your whole life. But to lose, you do have to cut back. You do. Once you lose, then the maintenance, if you want to eat, you have to do these things to raise your metabolism, and you have to stick to it. You have to be disciplined in eating 5 meals a day, 5 times. You know, you can't go one meal and then go for hours and not. You have to make sure you eat, and actually, if you do it, you'll be hungry. You know? So, but activity level is so big, and nowadays people don't have an activity level. It's just because how they made things so easy that, and it's cold out today, so I had to wear a hat anyway to work. So, they make it so easy to not do anything. So, here's my physical activity. And this is why I can eat whatever I want. And, so alright, so I work out. You know that. I do the fitness videos. I work out I work out 4 times a week, at least 4 times a week. Weight training. And those other workouts for like, I don't like cardio, like on a stationary bike or on a treadmill. I used to be run. In the past, I did running. Okay, used to run outside. Then I got into running on a treadmill, and I rode an exercise bike. I mean, you know, I get bored with my activity things, so I like to change that up. So, you know, I did all those things at one time, but I like more doing those, you know, workouts where you're weight training and going, moving with it and getting your heart rate up. That's what I like, okay? But the bottom line is, mostly the weight training is what I do. All right, so I already was fit because of the weight training. Doing it 4 times a week, once in a while 5 times. All right, now, but now added to that, I have even extra activity. I live, my building, I live up on the 2nd floor, and where I park my car to come into the building is so far. I have to walk. I really do have to walk far just to come into the building, and then to go up 16 steps. Up and down those stairs. I mean, when I go grocery shopping, and I go grocery shopping a lot because I eat a lot. I told you, if I'm eating 5 times a day, I have to buy stuff. I go at least 4 times a week. For me, just me, 4 times a week. And I'm carrying, I buy distilled water, I drink that, and jugs, and cat litter, a lot of heavy things, and my gym bag, and when I work at the hair salon, I carry my hair tools. You know, I'm always carrying stuff, and it's loading me up. So I'm up and down those stairs carrying these things. Across the yard, whole way across, up in. Sometimes I make 4 or 5 trips. Now, I will admit, I don't like that after I've worked out really hard and done a workout video, too, and then I'm making 5 trips. So I don't always like that. If I've done those other things, then it is harder, but it's my living situation, what I have to do. Sometimes I like it, if it's not excess. But try working out your legs. You've done a leg workout, and then now I'm up the stairs 5 times carrying heavy things. I don't like that. Okay, so that's why I have to be careful overtraining. And I'm not trying to overtrain, it's just the activity level and how I live. Okay, can you see why? Now, you compare that to what you do. And I'm not doing it to make you feel bad about yourself. That's not why. It's just to make you aware. Compare that, what I just said that I do, and what you do. How much activity you're getting. Okay? So now, can you see that I would have a very high metabolism? Why? I'm burning a lot of calories by my activity. Remember, I am working out, exercising, because that is important. And then in addition to it, even more things. Now, I don't say everybody has, where they live on the second floor, they have to walk so far like I do, and I don't want to do that forever. So, it can get a little rough sometimes, But, I will say, you have to work out. And then you could increase your activity level by park your car farther away at the grocery store. Don't always try to get a spot up close. Even I park far away. And I shouldn't. Having to come up the stairs 5 times. I shouldn't be doing that. Get not lazy. Or you don't want to move at all. I'm telling you, if you don't want to get yourself moving, you won't move. So, your joints are meant to move. And you gotta move. It just, society has gotten so sedentary. I'm telling you, that is why there are so many overweight people. That's the reason. And the last tip I'm going to add on this video, I can talk more on this if you want me to. The last tip I'm going to add on this video is, the other thing I will tell you about my eating is, and this is important too, I do eat whatever I want. And that includes sweets and things, all right? Now, I'm not telling you to eat sweets, not if you want to lose weight, all right? Don't do it. And if you don't have my activity level, don't do it like that. Get your activity level up. Lose some weight that you need, then you can do a little of that. But any of the foods that I eat are either organic or natural. And I don't have a ton of money, but I do spend a lot of money on food because that stuff is expensive. I have to. I can't eat that junk because I'm telling you what, chemical additives in foods will make you gain more weight than more weight. So in other words, give me an example. Let's just say I'm eating cookies. My cookies I buy, I don't buy any cookies with chemical additives. I look at the label and I'm actually read the label. Don't ever go by the package. It says natural, they lie all the time. You must look at the actual ingredients to see if it is natural. So if I buy cookies, I buy ones that don't have chemical additives. Or make your homemade cookies, okay? If I have time for that, I'll eat homemade. My mom will make homemade cake, I'll eat it. But if there's a cake at work that they bring in at the part-time hair job, and they get it at the grocery store, I look and see all the chemicals, I won't touch it. Now, if someone bakes a homemade cake, they made it by scratch, I'll eat that. I'm not eating that other crap because, first of all, it makes you sick, it causes health issues, besides weight, but it causes weight too. Look, God didn't make food with chemicals in it. It wasn't never designed with chemicals. They added them, and it will put weight on you. Flat out, I'm telling you. So, I bet you $20 if you just, a person that even need to lose weight, if you just label red, ate organic and natural, no chemical additives, that means you have to actually read that label to know if it's true. Don't go by the outside. If you did that and you increase your activity level, you would lose weight without even going on a diet. know, I've known people that didn't even go on a diet and did that. Now, but back when I did it, I didn't know about chemical additives then, so that's why I didn't do that then. So that's why I just went on a diet, you know. It was later that I didn't feel good a lot. And I thought, well, why don't I? I feel great all the time. I didn't feel good a lot. It was chemical additives. Anyway, I research a lot. I do research on everything. I want to know about things in life. I just don't want to float along. I want to know. I want to know things. So I've done a lot of research. So anyway, that's it. This video is going to get too long. So probably some of you already clicked off it. But anyway, I was just needed to fill you in. So if you ever want any more information on that, I'm happy to tell you. But that's what it is. So maybe I'll do another motivational video later that's short and sweet, just to get you going. More on that. Increase that activity level. Get moving. Okay? So anyway, I hope you all had a great week. Till next time.